Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Scuff 10K coverage here live from the MLG studios in New York City. Game number 2 of our series between Denial and Isolation starting up now. Fox, we were saying during that commercial break, this is Detroit Search and Destroy. This is a map that Hook has dominated on all year long. You've got to favor Denial here in game number 2.
Yeah, I honestly don't see any team that Hook is on ever losing in Detroit Search and Destroy. Every roster he's been on, they're like one of the few, he's one of the players that are just able to rush a site on offense successfully. You know, that's just a player you can throw at the enemy and win that. And a lot of teams, we see them favor that B bomb site, but I feel like Hook provides that versatility to take that site.
Well, off the start, it's going to be Isolation on offense. They're going to begin to push towards this green alley side. Replays, though, already in the perfect head glitch position to challenge any player who pushes from yellow. Let's begin to try to get aggressive towards that dumpster area, but unfortunately he does get cut down. First blood going over to the boys on Isolation.
I like the way Isolation played that. They just waited back for a pick, tossed some pre-nades. Dito is going to get that second kill after following the first blood. Llama spots a player in green. They know to be successful on this bomb site, you need to take control of green. So we're going to see 2 Isolation players flooding in. 3 Isolations just pushing straight into the base. Even the bomb carrier, Hook, is going to get away.
Hook is somehow staying alive, gets challenged from middle street. He is cut down. Nice round 1 victory out of Isolation. Evasion started it off with the kill in green alley, and his teammates were able to close it out. Here's your final kill cam from Dito. 3 kills in round number 1. Great start for the captain of this Isolation lineup.
All right, there it is. Dito closing things out on the round in the kill cam. 3 kills and 0 deaths, not dropping anything. Not giving anything up to this Denial roster, but I see things being a little different on this offensive side. I mentioned earlier, Hoop is a very strong player to have on offense here. Let's just see how they decide to play it.
Drone.
So, there it is.
I just said drone. I don't even know what I'm looking at.
That's close enough to a drone,
Slasher
right?
getting first blood. Denial going to lead this push all the way into school. You can see 1 blue arrow. That's Llama, who's going to have to hold off 4 players of Denial. He does have help from his teammate there on the other side of things, who is Dito. Bomb now being planted. First blood already,
2
obviously.
grenades to his name. You see lots of players playing school just like this, pre-nading with those frags. You always see players playing school like this thing. Optic Gaming really sort of pioneered that sort of strategy on this map. We're seeing 1 player just around the corner, blue wall, 1 in cube, just coming right by the Isolation player. Let's see who that is. That is just dodging everyone. That's Slasher, tagged up a bit. Backpedaling. He does not look like he's in the best situation.
Oh my goodness. Replays and Slasher are just trying to run away as much as they possibly can. Slasher's been dancing around middle map for the last 20 seconds. He tries to challenge the bomb, not able to do it. If Slasher got that kill, Fox, and won the round for his team, that would have been one of the most ridiculous scenarios I've ever seen in Call of Duty S&D. He was tagged up and running for, I kid you not, 25 straight seconds. And he almost snuck into fire and picked up the kill. That was ridiculous that was even that close.
Yep, running that clock dry. Denial playing the round very well, but in the end, not able to come out on top. So ISO will be taking 2 rounds in a row. Playing this exactly the same as they did the very first round of the game, just playing these corners around yellow and middle ambi. And it looks like we do have 1 Denial player coming in through hostile. That's going to be Temp with the sub. Pre-firing, but not able to connect. He falls. Isolation has gotten first blood every round so far.
Well, actually, no, round 2 Denial got it, but then the nades, remember the nades inside of school really made the difference.
Isolation has gotten first blood.
Hey, there you go. Right now, though, the push coming from the bomb player from Isolation. They're able to win that one. Fox, we were saying prior to this game starting, Denial, how they're going to take this one with ease. Isolation doing the exact opposite of that, and I'll be honest with you. Isolation has completely outplayed Denial so far in every aspect of this game, playing as a team. Evasion has fit into this lineup very well so far in their strategies. Obviously, Silly with a fill-in so far today. And the most surprising thing is Havoc, who is probably the best S&D player on this Isolation team, has yet to get a kill.
Yeah, I mean, we're seeing Dito and Llama, though, not dying yet and getting most of the kills on the team currently. So you gotta give it to Havoc that maybe he just hasn't had nearly as many opportunities as these two players. Isolation is very well known for their strength in Search and Destroy.
Oh, absolutely there. You saw Slasher pull out the Moors momentarily. Unfortunately for him, no one going to be peeking, trying to spot where they're at the moment. Very slow play, trying to kind of bring things back for a moment. Are the boys on Denial? Havoc spots Temp, picks up the kill. Evasion picks up the second of his own. Another kill. Almost picked up inside a garage. That was Replays who was able to win that gunfight. Both players of Denial right outside the middle ambulance area. 2v3, number advantage going over to isolation.
Ook is going to find himself a sniper rifle lying on the ground, hoping to make something happen. Hoping an isolation player just shows a little bit too much skin for him to be able to take them down, but it doesn't look like that opportunity is going to present itself as isolation isn't giving anything up. There's the hit marker. Hook tags him up a bit, gets a really aggressive on this kill. Did not expect to see him want to charge that. You would expect an isolation player to trade, but no. There it is. Llama drops it, replays last man standing. He's going to fall.
Llama, the two-piece to close out the round 4-0. Isolation still giving themselves a chance. Well, to force Denial into dropping a donut here in game number 2. Beautiful nade and kill out of Llama, and then immediately spots replays and cuts him down. Dito, Llama, and Evasion are a combined 15-3 at the start of game number 2.
Yeah, Havoc finally getting his first kill. I guess all it took was Dito to die and not get any kills that round for him to make something happen.
That was the opening he needed. When you have a player starting off 6-0, that's a pretty good recipe for victory. You can see the four-man push coming from Denial. This is an all-in type play, but unfortunately for them, 3 players of isolation are here. They're perfectly set up for it, and it all falls apart instantly. I said it just as they were about to push in. Isolation had that same setup through every offensive round. Denial ran right into it. 5-0 lead, and honestly, Fox, I feel like that highlights how this entire game has gone so far for the Wolfpack.
Yeah, that was a really desperate rush, and when the desperate rushes fail, you know, alongside your actual planned out strategies, something is going fundamentally wrong on your side. I mean, we're seeing Denial play up against not even the full isolation roster, and they're losing pretty one-sidedly in the search and destroy. No one above 2 kills yet, and we're 5 rounds in.
I'm gonna hop on board with Slasher, see if he has that Moors out yet again. He does. Really spot the player crossing into school. Calls it out to his teammates. He knows there's 3 players inside of green. Llama deciding to pull back a little bit into lockers. He's played it kind of slow all game long. Spots a player back. Trailer does not come near hitting that shot. On Dito, tries to challenge yet again. Misses that one. The nade coming in. They're able to back away, but look who it is. Evasion picking up first blood for isolation. They're now just 3 kills away from winning game number 2, 6-0.
Yeah, and there's the first blood coming in from isolation. Once again, Evasion is the player to pick it up. As I said, Evasion actually playing for the Gear for Gaming roster that did 3-0 Denial at UMG Dallas. Picks up yet another kill, not even leaving the same spot. Slash is going to fall. 2 versus 3 situation. Now it's just Replays left alive. Courage, what can he do?
Replays in the 1-on-2. I'm on board with Evasion. He's 9-2 to start off this game on a 4 streak. This is for the ace. They know he's inside of garage. The challenge coming in. Evasion spots him. Puts some shots down. He gets cut down. The final kill, though, could come at any moment from Havoc.
Replays. Oh, you got to put the cape on and do it. He has this match on his back right now. If he gets this kill,
this timing.
We could possibly see Denial come back 5 straight rounds, but it's all up to Replays to even set up that opportunity.
Oh, my God. That timing was so close. Havoc, though, getting near the correct bomb site. It looks like he's going to try to rotate all the way towards B. Unfortunately for him, the bomb is now being planted at A. Replays still has an opportunity to win this one. Havoc, it's going to be up to him to defuse the bomb.
All right, Havoc coming in. You probably heard Replays boosting away a little bit there, as Replays is now getting behind him, completely wrapping around.
These two players have been dancing around each other for the last minute.
Replays is going to catch him off guard, though, in the circle and shut him down. There it is. Replays is going to get your ace and bring Denial to life here.
I'll tell you right now, Fox, Replays was getting so lucky with the timing of how he was moving. When he was right inside of bottom ramp and Havoc was inside of closet, Replays had just gotten around the corner before Havoc peeked outside. Then when Havoc peeked towards mid-street, Replays had just gotten past hospital window. Then as Havoc went to go towards the bomb, Replays had just flanked it all the way through middle street. Every single thing going in his favor there. COD timing might be saving Denial, but will it get them first blood? We'll see if it does.
Denial. Replay. Actually, we're seeing isolation with the exact same setup on every round. Once again, you got to wonder, when is Denial going to catch onto it? Replays picking up that first blood. There's his spot, the end of his 5 kill streak right there, though, as he is traded by Havoc. Let's see if anyone is there to punish him. Looks like we have 1 player peeking through hospital window, not able to spot him. 2 versus 3. Denial looks like they could come out on top here.
Slasher wins the gunfight, 5-2. Denial staying alive. There, Replays got the first blood for his team. You can see what a difference that first kill makes. It lets your squad continue to play for trades instead of having to force out 1 or 2 well, kind of lucky kills to a certain extent. 3 kills that round from Slasher. 5-2. The Wolfpack trying to mount the comeback. Fox, do we have a full sale?
It's looking like it. I mean, Replay started it off strong with that ace. It was a pretty beautiful looking ace, and I'm really proud of him for that. We'll have to see if they can bring it back. It looks like they finally were able to answer to the offensive push from the offensive setup coming from isolation.
Slasher inside of the mid-hospital picks up first blood on Havoc yet again. Something to point out is that as we started this game up, we were praising Hook so much. He's so dominant this map, so dominant this map. He's 1-8. He just got cut down middle street by Dito. Dito picks up all 3 kills. One final push coming out of Replays.
Replays, do it again.
Another 1 on 2. He's leading his team in score. He's got to lead his team to another round victory if they want to stay alive in this Detroit search and destroy.
Looks like he's been spotted. He knows they're going to be smelling blood. He might catch Dito off guard here, but just looks the wrong direction, turning the corner. He has no idea. So we're going to see Isolation take that extremely one-sided search and destroy 6-2.
Honestly, ISO could have easily closed this one out 6-0 if Replays didn't get some COD timing in his favor. Dito with the ace in the final round, 11-3 performance from him, leading his team to victory. Isolation doing exactly what they needed to do, Fox. A must-win game number 2 scenario. The best of 5 series is all tied up 1-1. Ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere when we come back. Uplink on Biolab.